nowhere is this clearer than with Hunter Biden. If you or I did 1/10,000th of what Hunter Biden has done, if we committed 1/10,000th of the crimes Hunter Biden has committed, we would all be in prison for we'd lose our money, we'd lose our house, we'd lose our reputation, we'd be in prison for a long time. Hunter Biden gets to go into the White House, gets to do whatever he wants. And we know that more and more of this each day. 4chan now, this is according to Jack Posobiec has reported this, 4chan has cracked Hunter Biden's iPhone backup password and is now leaking everything. I'm always skeptical of leaks because you never know if the information is accurate or not. In this case, we have videos of Hunter, pictures of Hunter, and it makes his laptop look wholesome. Actually, I saw the link, I click on it, I just wanted to see if there was anything politically relevant there. And then immediately what you get is just pictures and videos of naked Hunter Biden. I've probably seen that guy naked more than I've seen any other human being naked at this point, including myself in the mirror when I'm taking a shower. It's just, so I just said, okay, all right, enough. I don't need to see any more of this. I get it. It's a lot of crack. It's a lot of hookers. It's a lot of, and more importantly, it's a lot of financial crimes. It's a lot of corruption. It's a lot of selling American influence. A lot of it implicates Joe Biden. This is a little bit of an unpopular take when it comes to Hunter Biden. The more of his stuff that I saw, the sorrier I feel for him. I do. I genuinely, I told you, I feel sorry for some people when they're victims of bad people. But I feel sorry for most bad people too. I feel sorry for criminals in that they are not only hurting other people, they are hurting themselves. And this is an idea that goes all the way back to ancient Greece and old Uncle Socrates. Hunter Biden is just such a degenerate. His life is terrible. He has completely destroyed his life. He's just such a sad, sorry sack of a degenerate. And I do have this thought, there but for the grace of God, go all of us. What do you mean? Hunter Biden was raised with all sorts of privileges. Right, that's kind of the problem. More of the messed up people that I know are rich kids than poor kids. Poor kids, I know messed up poor kids too, but I would say a higher percentage of the messed up, debauched, decadent, they got drug problems, they got all sorts of problems, people that I know grew up rich, not poor. That can come with all sorts of problems. Plus, the guy had kind of a bad life. His mom died when he was really, really young. His dad is just an empty suit, power-hungry, simpering politician who has pursued his backslapping career in Washington the whole time, and they engaged in all sorts of corruption. And so I sort of feel bad for the guy. I don't just want to make fun of all the crack and the hookers and the guns and the crime and when it comes to Hunter. All I care about when it comes to Hunter is what it means for Joe. Because I don't think it was just Hunter doing this stuff on his own. Joe Biden was very involved in this kind of stuff. And you see it more and more, it's coming out. There's this weird story that apparently Joe Biden was in Hunter's phone as pedo Peter. Joe Biden, sometimes famous people will use pseudonyms in their personal communications in case they get hacked and just for privacy. And so they'll pick random names. You know, Mitt Romney had this burner Twitter account called Pierre Delecto. And apparently Joe Biden's was Peter Henderson or something like that. And that's what he would use in emails with his family. And so Hunter had him in his phone as pedo Peter. That's a little bit weird. You know that Joe Biden was involved in Hunter's business dealings, even though he said that he wasn't. We now know this because we have a voicemail from the laptop and cell phone from hell. We have a voicemail from Joe Biden talking about Hunter's business dealings.
Why is there a voicemail of the president talking to his son about his overseas business dealings if the president has said he's never spoken to his son about his overseas business dealings?
Well, first I'll say that what the president said stands. So if that's what the president said, that is what stands. And
he's leaving a voicemail about a New York Times article concerning Hunter Biden's business dealings. And Peter, he says, I think you're clear. How is that not him talking to his son about his overseas business dealings?
we're not, from this podium, I am not going to talk about alleged materials from the laptop.
So
I will.
Are you disputing that it's the president's voice on the voicemail?
I am not going to talk about alleged materials on the laptop.
Are
it's
you
not
disputing
happening.
then that it is not?
Peter, I refer you to his son's representative.
You didn't hear what you heard. That's the answer from the White House. Joe Biden had said, I have never, not once, not ever, spoken to my son about his business dealings. Now, we knew this was a lie. We knew this was a lie because Hunter admitted it was a lie in an interview years ago. Hunter said, yeah, my dad, when he found out about all my corrupt business dealings overseas, he said, you better know what you're doing. And then he said, oh, oops, no, we didn't have a conversation, never mind. So we already knew, we heard it from the horse's mouth. We already knew Joe Biden was lying. But now we know with 100% certainty because we can hear it in Joe Biden's voice on his son's cell phone because his degenerate crackhead son kept leaving all of his technology all over the place for everyone to find, and he recorded every damn thing in his entire life. So we now heard Joe Biden talking to his son about his son's extremely corrupt overseas business dealings, which, according to the Hunter laptop, involved kickbacks for Joe Biden. And Karine Jean-Pierre, the White House press secretary, says, whatever the president said is true. No, if there is a disagreement between what you heard with your own ears and what the president said, the president is correct. 2 + 2 does equal 5. Oceania has always been at war with East Asia. Corn Pop always was a bad dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's just pure gaslighting. So how do they get away with this? It requires a lot of hubris, and it requires a hubris that holds that they are not accountable to anyone. You would think that they would feel some accountability toward the voters, but they don't. They don't feel accountability toward the voters or to anybody else. Because Joe Biden, he won the most votes than ever in all of the history of democracy. He won 70 bazillion votes. And so he's not worried at all. Even though he's underwater now on all of his approval ratings on every single issue, they're not going to change course. They're not going to answer anything. They are not accountable to anyone. And I don't care for Joe Biden to answer about his kid's drug use. I feel bad for that. It's bad to have a kid who's in trouble and who's a degenerate. And I don't think he should answer for that, or even for the hookers, but Joe Biden certainly needs to answer for his role in the corrupt business dealings, the multiple times that he's met with Hunter's business partners while Joe Biden was in office and while Hunter was concluding this business, or in conducting this business. He certainly needs to answer that. And what the White House says is, la, 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 you can keep asking. I don't care. I don't owe you any answer at all. Right now, go to xchairknowles.com and let me give you a back massage. I will not be using my hands personally, but I will be using XChair. I am introducing you to XChair, and you are so very lucky. Many of us spend more time every day in our office chair than in our cars or our beds, which is why it is so important to invest in the right chair to spend those hours with the right level of support and comfort to get the most productivity out of your day. XChair has made my time here at the office so much better and more productive. It is the best. My only complaint about XChair is when my XChair arrived, these jackals at the office, my colleagues, these hyenas, all tried to steal my XChair, okay? XChair's patented dynamic variable lumbar, or DVL, offers the ultimate customized support. Also, XChair can give you a massage, can heat you up, can cool you down. Right now, thanks to XChair's new FS360 armrests, you can even adjust the armrests to the perfect position. Absolutely fabulous product. Right now, there's a sale through July 15th. Buy now to beat the price increase. Go to xchairknowles.com. Letter X, chair, KNOWLES.com, or call 1-844-4XChair. That is XChair. They've got a 30-day guarantee of complete comfort. You can finance your purchase for as little as $30 a month. xchairknowles.com. I'm glad you liked that clip. Now, hold up. I'm about to hit 1 million. I'm very close to 1 million. YouTube's probably going to nuke my account at that point. That's fine. Whatever. Let's accelerate it, baby. Ring, ding, wama lama ding dong. Click that bell, subscribe, get the notifications. We'll see you next time.